Of all the stupid, childish, puerile stunts you could ever do, what were you thinking of? Why did you have to do that? In front of the RSPCA officer as well.
I didn't know he was coming.
No one knew he was coming. That's the whole point of a spot check. What are you thinking of? I mean, why?
Just trying to relieve the monotony of blood and guts. Did you know that chicken skeletons...
I'm not interested. I'm not interested. As if I haven't got enough to deal with. Eh? A pyramid. A fucking pyramid. Unbe-fucking-lievable.
Strictly speaking, it wasn't a pyramid. It was more of a
Don't
three-sided...
get smart with me, you know-all. I'm not in the mood.
I was only... Right.
How old are you? 33? 34? You'd better get a grip on your life, son. Because right now, it's like a turd sitting in the pan, waiting to get flushed. You're a loser now, and unless you shape up, you'll always be a loser. Think yourself lucky you're getting that. Now fuck off!
You might think I'm a loser, but something's coming for me, and it's bigger than this poultry house of yours.
Oh yeah? And how do you know?
Because I feel it in here, and I know I'm right. The universe will provide. It's my destiny.
Hippie bollocks. Get lost.
By the way, your little speech, full of tautologies.
Loser! Loser!
Bye, Joe.
Oh, are you leaving?
My work here is done.
Too bad. It won't be the same here without you.
You're wasted in this charnel house, Joe. Run away with me.
Where?
Barbara sounds nice.
You're serious?
Deadly. The rest of our lives starts here.
I'd love to, but I can't.
Very sensible. Who knows what might happen?
Bye.
It's been a pleasure. Bollocks.
Come on then, bring it on. I'm ready for anything. Not him, though.
You realise the misery you cause me, the noise and filthy pollution? And no much better way.
Very funny.
Walking towards me. You realise the misery you cause with your filthy pollution and noise? And no much better way to display you as this beautiful city? Walking towards it, bicycles, electric buses.
Sorry, no problem. After you. Thanks.
He doesn't look too good. Your friend? I think maybe we should do something. We'll put him in a recovery position in case he's sick or he vomits. He could choke.
Yeah, I've called the ambulance. They're on their way. You look a bit shaky, my friend. Come and sit down.
What?
Just a little walk to get the blood flowing.
Stop. Wait, what's going on? Who are you?
Nobody.
I have a gun, you know.
I suppose you know how to use it. I'm just looking for interesting times. Why don't you buy me a drink?
Okay.
Sorry about that. Can't be too careful. Try and breathe through your diaphragm.
Hello, lads. What can I get you?
Pint of Henry's, please. Make that two.
That'll be £5 altogether.
Cheers.
Slanger. So, how are you feeling?
Bit sore.
No, I mean, in general.
Bit weird. I mean, I'm sitting here in a pub with a bag of loot and a guy I don't even know.
Bruce,
Oh, right. Harvey.
does that make it easier?
No. Why did you help me out?
Interesting times.
May you live in interesting times is considered to be a curse in China, suggesting upheaval and uncertainty.
Well, I'm not Chinese. I'd say uncomfortable situations are more of a testing ground. See what we're capable of.
There are more sensible ways of testing yourself than getting mixed up in a bank robbery.
Are you certain it was a robbery?
Bag full of money and a gun? I'd say the odds were in favour.
So hand it in. I doubt there's that much there anyway.
The thing is, it might come in useful.
You got something in mind?
Maybe.
Oh, but you're not going to tell me. Fine. If you're not going to use it, let me have it.
I didn't say I wasn't going to use it.
But you're not sure, are you? Come on, man. You must have some dreams, ambitions. If only it's 2 weeks in Benidorm.
I have slightly grander schemes than that.
And what are you doing about them? Not much, I say. Sooner or later, you've got to piss or get off the pot.
Time hasn't been right before.
You just got to get there and do it, man. What's your ambition?
Well, do you know what a philosophy cafe is?
Somewhere with a a la carte menu?
Not quite. Nice idea, though.
So enlighten me.
It's a place where inquiring minds can grapple with the ineffable,
To what end?
try to discover some deeper truths about life.
And you want to... Do
Open a philosophy cafe.
you think there's a market for that?
It's new rock and roll, mate.
How long have you had this ambition?
Too long, but
There's never a right time for it. There's always a reason, eh? You've got the pot, mate. Piss in it.
it's just not that easy, though, is it?
How hard can it be? You've got a bit of wedge. What's your job situation?
Recently redundant.
And you've got the time. What else do you need?
Somewhere to hold it.
Easy. What else?
A business plan.
Why complicate things? You've got a dream. We'll find a venue. Hardest thing will be trying to get the punters in, but I'm confident we'll manage it.
You want in on this?
Why not? I've got nothing else on at the moment. What'd you say?
Okay, you're on.
Two interesting times.
And the Philosophy Cafe.
Fucking dead, the lot of them!
What was that, mate?
Where are that philosophers and again of them? Punching around and spouting a lot of bollocks? What good they ever do, huh? They're all fucking dead!
The value's in the process. It's like Plato said, the unexamined life's not worth living.
Who's that? Another dead struncher!
It was Socrates, actually.
Hey, take it easy.
All right, friend, suit yourself down.
Bunch of fucking wasters like you two bleeding labours! This is my fucking head in! Fucking fuckers!
All right, friend, sit yourself down. We'll get you a drink for the road and call you a taxi, okay? Sorry, lads. Drink on the house?
Yeah, half a whiskey.
Yeah, same for me. Thanks. I'm going for Slash.
Come on, let's get you home.
You consummate son of
What was that?
Oh, you don't want to know. Thanks, lads.
Yeah, no problem.
My place?
We'll need the bag.
Thanks.
Have a seat.
If I can find one.
I like tea.
So I see.
How'd you take it?
Milk and one.
Social drinking goes well with philosophy. It's a message that says you can loaf around and do bugger all else. Personally, I think it's worth taking a bit of time to really appreciate that privilege.
Is that why you have that tea ceremony?
Very abbreviated one. The Japs can make a ceremony last all day.
So is it over now?
Except for the drinking.
Shall we count the money then?
Yeah, good idea.
Can I see that? Don't you trust me yet?
Strangely, yeah.
CZ85, recoil operated 9mm Parabellum automatic. 15 rounds in the clip, one in the spout. It's got more stopping power than 75, but in my mind, both models are kind of clunky and not well balanced. It's also
Fucking hell!
unloaded.
Fucking wanker. I got palpitations. Might be unloaded, but you could have given me a coronary.
You're a bit young for a heart attack.
I could tell you something about heart attacks. My dad died of one when he was 39. Got out of bed, dropped down dead.
Okay. Sorry. Bad joke.
No fucking kidding. It's a myth that heart attacks only happen to old people.
All right. Calm down. You really will have one. I said sorry, and it won't happen again.
Okay. But I'm fucking serious about those heart attacks.
Got it.
I'm unloaded. I could have sworn I had a gunshot. What about this?
Moss. Look, you're here, aren't you?
Perhaps he shot himself.
I didn't hear a shot. Trust me, this gun hasn't been fired recently.
Well, something happened to him. I hate things like that. It bothers me.
I say drop it. Let's get on with the counting.
Yeah, you're right, of course.
How much?
1,325.
That makes a grand total of 2,970.
Doesn't sound very much.
That's more than you had this morning.
True. But is it enough? And is it worth going to Chokey for?
Are you backing out?
No, not at all. Just wondering out loud.
Who dares wins?
You in the SAS?
For a while.
Ever see any action?
Some.
Northern Ireland?
Once or twice.
Did you ever shoot at anybody?
Only people who were shooting at me.
Ever kill anyone?
What do you want to know?
No particular reason. Just curious.
Curiosity can be dangerous.
Is that a threat?
I don't make threats. I expect people to respect my boundaries.
And if they cross them?
I state my case and ask them to back off.
And if they don't?
Most people listen to reason.
But if they don't?
Then I do whatever's necessary.
Bludgeoning?
Rarely comes to that.
But you would if you had to.
What do you think?
I think I'd rather have you on my side than against me. So, what about it?
What?
Did you ever kill anyone?
I don't want to talk about the past.
Fair enough.
Why is it so important anyway?
Just trying to find out what kind of man you are.
Outside the bank, when we ran into each other, what was your immediate reaction?
Familiarity, I suppose. Like I knew you somehow.
Yeah, me too. It was like an understanding that passed between us.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I think it's a recognition of a kindred spirit. In that instant, you know you've met someone you can relate to. And that relationship starts there. My history has nothing to do with you, just as yours doesn't concern me.
Except it got us to that particular meeting point. It might have some influence on the future.
Maybe, maybe not. Why worry about it? I try and keep myself in the here and now.
I just like to be prepared.
So do I. By living in the now, I am prepared. So when I get to some future point, I am still in the now. Worrying makes you indecisive, and that cripples you.
So, what do you reckon? Right now?
I feel okay being here. I'm excited about the cafe. I'm getting hungry. I really fancy some more beer.
Amazing. We really are in tune.
Sorted. Are you alright, man?
Yeah, just some sort of weird daydream. What were you saying?
It's sorted. The venue. Ross has got a room over the pub. We'll meet him tomorrow.
Which pub?
The Sun.
A bit rough, isn't it?
He can't be too picky.
How much does he want?
We'll sort that out tomorrow.
Up front, I suppose.
That's the usual way it works. We're not having any doubts, are we?
Just my usual caution shining through.
What's up?
Just think I need to eat.
Fine by me.
And then we can scope out the pub.
Yeah, sure. Shouldn't that be imminent?
Depends.
On what?
Whether it's about to happen or if it's already there.
Let's find out. After you.
Yeah?
2 pints of S, please. Where's the band then? Imminent danger?
Yeah, I know. They're late. Fiver.
This place seems all right.
Night's still young.
Should we try and see the room?
Could do. Let's leave it a moment.
I didn't take you for the nervy type.
I'm not nervy, but there's no point pushing buttons that don't need to be pushed. Besides, I've got a feeling.
That's a piece of shit.
What do you think?
Got a good atmosphere. Could give a nice edge to a debate. Should we ask about the room?
Probably not a good time.
Okay. Somewhere else then?
Tea?
Yeah.
Haven't you got anything stronger?
Well, I could use extra tea.
No, I'll pass.
I need a piss. Back in a sec. Not again.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming back.
You've been waiting for the tea, right?
No. Come on, Harvey. You've been giving me the signals all night.
No, Rog. You've got the wrong end of the stick. That's not my scene. I mean, you're a nice bloke and all, but really, no.
There's no need to be shy.
I'm not being shy. I'm just not interested. And I'd really appreciate it if you put your clothes back on.
All those people. Do you ever imagine what they're getting up to in their little boxes?
Come away from the window, please.
You want me over there?
No, I just don't want you flashing out my window.
I think there's something exciting about the thought of being seen.
Privacy's much better for a loving act, whoever it's between.
Come on, Harvey. There's no need to be so uptight. Some other time, then. I'll see you around.
Yeah, sure.
See ya. Why was he naked?
Just hot, I think. Hello?
Are you up yet?
Of course I'm up. You just woke me.
Well, stir your stumps. Let's get going.
What?
Let me in, you dopey git.
Thought you were up.
I was up. Now I'm down again.
Come on, let's get going.
I need something to eat.
No time now. We've got to be at Russell's for 11.
Remind me?
Russell? The room? The cafe.
Oh, yeah. Right. Russell. Where you been?
Slap that breakfast down the greasy spoon.
Bastard.
You could have come.
How'd you wake up so early?
I always wake up early.
Healthy lifestyle, I suppose.
Clear conscience.
Huh. Come on. How can you have a clear conscience?
What have I done wrong?
Only waltzed off with me in a wedge that belonged to other people.
That was fortune smiling on me.
I thought it was aiding and abetting.
Come on.
I need something to eat.
Later.
Hi, Russ, it's us. All right, Des. Give me a moment, I'll be right with you.
Des?
Yeah, most people know me as Des. In fact, you're the only one who knows me as Bruce.
What's Bruce then? Middle name?
Change your life, need to change your name.
Bruce suits you better.
All right, Des, good to see you. How are you, mate?
Hey, not bad. And you?
Yeah, I'm good. Good, thanks.
This is a friend of mine, Harvey.
All right, mate?
Hi.
Oh, come on in, come in. Make yourselves a drink. I'm just on the phone, all right?
How well do you know Russell?
We go a long way back. He's a nice enough guy, but...
Can we trust him?
only so far.
What does that mean?
Russell's got his own agenda.
I get the feeling he's a bit of a gangster.
He's not a gangster. He's got fingers in lots of pies.
Most of which are dodgy. Therefore, he's a gangster.
He's not a gangster.
And I shouldn't ask too many questions, right? Fuck, he's a gangster.
Well, you're not exactly squeaky clean.
That wasn't my fault.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I wasn't looking to rob a bank. Okay, I may have fantasised about it, but who hasn't? Doesn't mean I'd actually go and do it.
But you just did.
By accident.
And I suppose we went to the pub by accident. Counted the money by accident. And had a night on the town by accident. Who was that bloke anyway?
I don't know. I thought you knew him.
Nope.
You were talking to him like you knew him.
I'm friendly.
Yeah, so was he.
You want to be careful who you invite back. Especially with that money lying around.
It was a misunderstanding.
What was?
Some bloke tried to pick him up last night.
Come on through. Take a seat. So, you want this room for a philosophy cafe?
Yeah, I thought the room over the pub would be good. You still got it?
Yeah. When were you last there?
Glen's stag night.
Oh, that was a great night, eh? Didn't end too happily, though. I suppose you heard they got divorced.
No, but I haven't seen him for ages.
How's your missus?
She's alright, I think. We're separated.
Oh, right. When did that happen?
I left yesterday morning.
You didn't have any kids, did you?
No. Your two must be getting on, though.
3 now.
Was it George, Rosie and...
Toby. How long has it been since you've seen them, then?
5 years at least.
Is it really?
Yeah, Rosie's 3rd birthday. I bought that Barbie set.
Yeah. Well, she still plays with it. And she asks after you. Where's Uncle Dave, she says. George always remembers that fishing trip when he landed that fucking great eel. Kids, eh? Memories like elephants. Have you got any kids, mate? you got any kids?
No, sorry. I was miles away. Could I have one of those?
Yeah, sure.
So, Russ, about this room. Has it still got the bar in it?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great space. I mean, it's almost as big as the downstairs. There's tables, chairs, there's even a jukebox.
No, I don't think we'll need that.
Yeah, well, it's broken anyway. I've got to send it back. I mean, I'd let you have it for free if I could.
No, we don't expect that. Let's keep it businesslike.
Yeah, well, still, I could let you have it for a decent rate. I mean, cash up front, of course. I'd probably do you a good deal on the drinks, too. Do you charge an entrance fee?
Yeah.
I mean, you cram them in there, you'll be on to a good little earner.
What sort of rent?
Well, I reckon maybe 80 quid a week. 3 months in advance. Call it around 1,000.
I was thinking more like 40 quid a week and 500 up front.
I can't do that, mate. I mean, if you're there, I can't use it for anything else, can I?
What do you use it for now?
Parties, bit of storage, lock-ins. I even kip up there sometimes if I can't be bothered to drive home.
It still sounds like a lot. What do you reckon?
It's a funny word, isn't it? Kip. You know where it comes from?
Are you alright? What's in that backy?
Nothing.
Over 4,000 chemical compounds in your average cigarette at the last count. But I digress. Kip comes from the Danish kip, which means a common lodging or an inn. Somewhere you sleep. And a whore kipper is a brothel. You know any whores, Russell?
That's what we need, smelling salts.
Have you got any?
No.
Harvey!
I mean, I'd rather not call an ambulance, but I will do if you like.
Harvey! Come on! Harvey! Come on! Harvey! Come on, mate! Harvey!
Yeah, I'm alright. Alright.
I thought you were a goner.
Legs. Up.
What?
My legs. Give them up. It's all about circulation, see? Get the blood back to the brain.
Just what I needed. A first aid lesson for fainting philosophers. Fuck!
Nice alliteration.
I thought you had a heart attack.
I think he's a bit young for an heart attack, don't you? Look, am I calling this ambulance or what?
No, I'm alright. Some hot sweet tea will do.
Right.
I think we should accept. It's not our money anyway. Spread it around for the greater good.
It's got to make enough money, though. Otherwise it won't last.
It will make money. I can feel it.
Okay, whatever.
Feeling better?
Take it easy.
Yeah, steady, mate. Here you go.
How about this for a deal, Russell? 80 quid a week, 3 months in advance. And if you want to use the place, you hire it off us, 30 quid a night.
Okay. You got yourself a deal.
Bloody hell.
Rest of the stuff, I suppose. I'll give him a ring. Yeah, hi Ross. It's me. Yeah, found the place all right. Trouble is, it's full of stuff. Yeah. By Friday. Cool. Yeah, see ya.
Well,
You've forgotten about it.
how can you forget about a pile of dodgy stuff?
They'll get it shifted. By Friday at the latest.
Where to?
You don't want to know. We ain't seen it, right?
Right. Well, there's nothing we can do here. I'm going for a lie down.
Yeah, I'll catch you later.
What are you going to do?
I've got some people to see. I'll drop round your place when I'm done.
If I could just have your name, please, sir.
Yeah, it's Des.
Surname, sir.
Yeah, sorry, I'm a bit shaken up. It's Des Carter.
Mr. Des Carter. And do you know the victim, Mr. Carter?
No, I just saw him in the street.
Can I ask you what you do for a living?
What? Why do you want to know that?
That's just routine. A situation like this, we need to ask details of everyone involved.
Yeah, of course. I'm an accountant with...
Hello?
It's me.
Yeah.
Feeling better?
No, I feel awful. I'm still asleep. I was having this weird dream. Can't quite remember it.
What you need is a brew up.
You were in it. And there's some cop asking questions or something.
What questions?
Dunno. What are you so cheerful about anyway?
I'm always cheerful, you miserable git.
Not natural.
Well, while you've been asleep, I've been busy.
And that is?
Advertising.
You don't hang around?
It's just an idea. But hopefully it'll get the message across. Trouble is, we need a name and a killer subject for opening that. One not getting hammering on the door.
That rules out Heidegger's fundamental ontology then.
Good.
Utilitarianism?
Mills was a pansy.
Existentialism?
Too French.
Solipsism?
Too introverted.
There's always Plato.
Yeah, but it's not really a grabber, is it?
Got it. Guaranteed winner.
Go on.
What is the mind? Where does it come from?
Brilliant. All we need is a name. I've got a few ideas.
Let's hear 'em.
A think tank.
280s.
Less Synarch.
Too highbrow.
Thought Club.
Punching?
Philo Cafe.
To the point, but it lacks something. I need a pen.
NDP. What's that then?
That is what will get people in.
What's it stand for?
Initials have an appealing quality. It gets people thinking.
You're going to tell me what it stands for?
And then the thinkers start making up their own interpretations.
I could torture you, you know.
Usually crude, sometimes witty.
What? Nietzsche does philosophy?
Not bad.
All right. Numenal determines phenomenal.
Hey, impressive.
Nussbaum, Descartes and Plato.
Close, but no cigar.
Naughty dirtbox for elections.
Just for our record, sir.
Archie Mead, currently residing at YMCA.
And you saw the incident, did you, Mr. Meads?
Yeah, I saw it all. I was after that bus, trying to catch it. And then, I heard this big bang. Yeah, he went down like he was poleaxe.
And did you know the victim, sir?
No, I never met him.
Any idea where he might live?
No, sorry, can't help you there.
Well, thanks for your help. If you think of anything else, then give us a ring.
Yeah, right,
Aid. Give me aid.
Do you know this bloke?
No.
Liar.
Well, I've seen him around, that's all.
Exactly how Peter betrayed Christ.
Look, this dopey git's holding up my tour. We've got to get him moved.
What am I supposed to do?
He's a bloody nutter. He shouldn't be allowed out amongst us decent and honest folk who are just trying to ply our trade, and my customers and visitors who is subject to this tirade. He shouted through his megaphone, cursing us a treat, saying how he was polluting and a-cluttering up the street. He jumped in front of my bus. I had to slam on me brakes. I seriously doubt his sanity, mate. He's madder than a cut snake. He thinks he's a knight or some such tosh. He stood there and he bawled about how he wanted to fight a duel to the death. And then he drew out this bloody great sword. He started waving it about his head and said the fight was on. And now that he would never rest until the last of us was gone, he stabbed me bus right in the grill. And he smashed me offside light. Tell you something for nothing, mate. He gave me quite a fright.
Were you... Was it my imagination?
What?
Were you speaking in verse?
Oh, that? Yeah, that's my specialism. It's extemporised poetry. I do it for my customers, gives them a treat, you know.
I do songs.
Really?
Yeah, well, I think we're going a bit off the point. Look, you've got to get your mate moved.
He's not my mate.
Well, you know him.
Well, hardly.
So he'll listen to you.
I doubt it. Can you just drag him aside?
Well, we tried that, didn't we? But he took a swipe at me.
Can't you just pass it off as part of the entertainment?
It's a bit late for that now, isn't it?
Well, call the cops then.
I've done that, mate. They're on their way.
There you go then. Let them sort it.
Look, we don't know how long they're going to be. I've got to get a move on.
Yeah, we're already late.
Well, if you all go from at once, you're bound to be able to grab him.
He's lethal with that sword.
And he's not afraid to use it.
What makes you think he won't have a go at me?
Because he knows you.
Unbelievable. Look, here come the cops.
Disarm your split, Scaff.
Keep away from me.
Don't be like that.
Get stuffed.
That was close.
Why'd you get me involved?
I needed help. I could tell you were the man for the job.
Oh, thanks, but no thanks.
I saw you the other day outside the bank. All that commotion.
What do you mean?
Thought he'd been walloped the way he went down.
I never touched him. In fact, I was trying to help him up.
So what do you think it was? Heart attack?
Let me tell you something about heart attacks.
I think I've gotten worried.
What?
The tour buses. They're wondering where the next ambush would be. I need more publicity, though. I mean, if the people knew there was someone trying to make a stand, they'd back me up.
What are you going to do? Advertise?
Not an advert. A challenge. Call them out. But I need a squire. What say you, Sancho, will you help?
Sancho? Panzer? Aren't you taking this Don Quixote thing a bit far?
Not at all. We need knights now more than ever. The weak and the oppressed need a champion.
If you think I'm helping on his crazy mission, you're fucking bonkers.
I'm not mad. My doctor said so. What I am is passionate.
That's as maybe, but I'm not your stooge.
Squire?
Whatever. I'm not doing it. I haven't got time.
There's always time if you believe in something. And I see an honesty in you and a passion. A quality that's sorely lacking in this day and age.
I don't know about passion, but I am busy. I've got to go.
This won't take long. All you need to do is hold my sword, and then give it to me for the final blow once the giant's disabled.
How will you disable a bus?
With courage.
No, I've got to go.
I knew you'd have won as soon as I saw you. Be prepared, Sancho, for the day of reckoning approaches. You will be there, and together we will be victorious.
It's a good space. Can also find room for this.
Yeah, I asked if we can keep it.
Any particular reason?
I like it.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
I'm all right. It's just... oh, I don't know. I'm feeling overwhelmed. You remember that bus guy, Don Quixote?
Yeah?
I had a run-in with him today. It's got me thinking about things.
What sort of things?
Commitment, belief, passion, that sort of stuff.
You're having doubts.
I'm always doubting. Never goes away. Am I doing the right thing? What if it goes wrong?
Again, I think you worry too much.
Again, maybe you don't worry enough.
I've done my fair share of worrying. Didn't get me anywhere.
But I've got the kiss of death about me. Everything I try or get involved with turns to shit.
You think you're the only one who's fucked up, eh? Everyone fails now and again. The more you try, the more likely you are to fall on your ass. But at least you're trying. But I'm not going to get preachy on you. We just got to get on with life, man. Don't be bogged down with all that stuff.
Yeah, I know. And I do want to get on. I just need a bit of time to process these worries.
Fair enough. Process as we progress. Otherwise, we'll get nowhere. Be a stoic. Be a true stoic. Do your premeditation, but don't let it stop you from doing things.
You know more than you let on, don't you?
Maybe.
Yeah, you're right. Process with progress. Everything's going to be fine, just fine.
I hope so. I'm not doing it on my own. But I will if I have to.
I'm there. I'm with you. Really, I am.
Okay, let's spread the word.
Hello?
Mr. Douglas?
Yes.
Police, sir. Could you spare me a few minutes of your time?
It
won't take very long, sir. Just a few questions.
Okay. I'll be right down.
Morning, sir. I'm DC Bentham. Are you Mr. Harvey Douglas?
Yeah.
There's nothing to be alarmed about. I'm making inquiries regarding the incident.
What incident?
The incident of a few days ago involving a tour bus and a gentleman named Don Quixote.
Oh. So what happened?
His character held up a tourist bus out here in the street. He was armed with a sword, which he waved in a threatening manner.
A sword?
Did you witness the incident?
No.
It's just that the driver said a man came out of these houses and helped this Quixote character to escape.
Oh, I see. When did this happen? Yesterday?
The day before, Tuesday.
Tuesday. Ah, now I remember. I left early and went into town.
Any particular reason?
Meeting a friend.
And what time would this have been?
Oh, let me see. 9:30.
It couldn't have been later. 10 o'clock, say.
No, it was definitely 9:30 because I had to meet him 9:45.
And you don't know this Don Quixote character?
Afraid not. Well, I know who you mean, but I don't actually know him.
And you're sure you had nothing to do with the hold-up?
What hold-up?
The bus.
No, nothing to do with me.
I have a description of the accomplice. Fits you remarkably well.
Really? I don't know what to say. It wasn't me.
Well, if you do think of anything that might be useful, please give us a call at the station. We're treating this matter very seriously.
I always thought he was just a harmless nutter.
We can't have people going round waving swords about in a threatening manner, can we?
No.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Douglas. And like I say, if you think of anything...
I'll definitely give you a call.
Oh, there you are.
Cops were here.
I know, I saw him.
Fuck. It's not a good way to start the day.
What did he want?
Fuck. I need some tea.
What did he want?
Where's the fucking tea?
Will you tell me what he wanted?
He wanted to ask questions. That's what cops do.
What about?
And he knew my name.
You must have told him.
I didn't. It was the first thing he said when I answered the buzzer. Is that Mr. Douglas? I've got some questions about the incident. That's what he said.
What incident?
The thing the other day.
You're not making any sense. Chill out. Tell me what it was all about.
The nutter. The bus. I told you about it the other day.
So nothing to do with the bank then?
No. Except he knew something. I could tell. The way he was looking at me.
I'm not surprised the way you've been acting. Besides, they give you that suspicious look to make you feel guilty.
But it was the same cop as the one in my dream. How do you explain that?
What dream?
I told you. He was interviewing you outside the bank.
I haven't spoken to any cops.
I know. It was a dream.
I think you're getting a bit worked up. Besides, how can it be the same bloke?
It was the same cop. And he knows something's up.
How can he if you've never met him before?
I don't know. He said he had a description.
I think you're making up some paranoid fantasy.
I'm not paranoid. It's instinct telling me something's wrong.
What are you being warned about?
The cafe. I think we should postpone. Cool it a bit. Let the dust settle.
You want to pull out?
Not pull out, just step back. Take a rational look.
Let me get this straight. You had a dream. In that dream, a cop was interviewing me outside the bank. Then a similar cop.
The same cop.
Turns up outside your place, asking questions about some unrelated incident. And because of that, you want to pull a halt to our plans, with opening night 2 days away.
I trust my instinct. If I didn't, I wouldn't have taken up with you. It's a clear warning to me. I think we're rushing it, and disaster's looming.
Bullshit. You've convinced yourself you're going to fail. I also think you've heard the loser speech so many times, you actually believe it.
Not you too.
I'm not going to tell you what to do. It's up to you. All I can say is come Saturday, I'll be at the cafe. If you're there, great. And if you're not there, that's great too.
Don't get me wrong, I still want to do it.
I'm not interested. Everyone says what they're going to do, but actually how many people back up their words? I'll see you around.
Fuck.
Hey, watch it.
Sorry.
Do I know you?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, you look familiar to me.
A lot of people think I look like Art Malik.
What's that?
An actor.
No, that's not it. I know you from somewhere.
No, I don't think so.
Any sign?
Fuck.
They'll be here soon.
What will?
The bus. I knew you'd come.
Why?
The challenge.
You really serious about this?
Of course. We have to fight for what we believe in.
There's easier ways to make your point.
I've tried other ways. It doesn't work. Letters to MPs are returned with a sneer. Petitions are ignored, suggestions laughed at.
It takes time to set things in motion.
Time is something that is too precious to squander trying to turn bureaucratic wheels. What we need now is a bold statement.
But risking your life for something like this...
You misunderstand me, my friend. I'm not risking my life. No blood will be spilled. All I'm trying to do is get people's attention. Are there any cameras down there?
No.
They're late. Oh well, never mind. Time to test the metal. Let us make ready.
Mad. This is never going to work. What are you trying to achieve, anyway?
I'll make people stop back and think, at least. All you need to do is hold my blade and then hand it to me once the giant's been knocked to the floor.
Knocked to the floor?
Metaphorically.
Yeah, right. Okay. Ah, have you got a favour?
Favour?
Favour, you know, a token from a maiden. A scarf or something.
No. Do you think I need one?
Guaranteed to lose without it.
Well, I don't know any maidens.
So I was like, I swear, I was not
Here. Hold this.
time, you know. I think it's just like.
Fair lady.
Anyway.
Might I make so bold as to beg a favour of you?
Get lost, you pervert. So anyway.
Oh well. Then I have to do. The time for action approaches. Can you feel it, Sancho? Building like a thunderhead in the summer sky.
Well, yeah, I do.
That's the spur to urge us on to greater things. Destiny beckons, my friend, and we must follow or face a life of fear and torment.
Yeah, okay. Let's do it.
It's here.
Nothing stupid. You're just going to stop it, right?
Now the time has come. Fear not, fair heart, as you beat with the tumult of the downtrodden. Come. Come, you foul beast, and feel my spear as it strikes a blow for freedom. What now, Sancho? Here is a fine feast to stir the blood of men in times to come. They will sing in this day for many a year. Now we must go. Avant! Avant!
You idiot. You stupid fucking idiot.
Red. Red.
Call an ambulance. Fuck. Come on, don't do this.
Red.
Stay with me. Oh, fuck. Call an ambulance. Where's the blood coming from? Will somebody call an ambulance?
How's the cannula coming?
Yep, it's in.
We might change your bait.
Yeah. Excuse me, is he a friend of yours? Excuse me, do you know this man? Is he a friend of yours?
We're losing him.
Are you Harvey?
What? Who are you?
I'm Maxine. Des Carter's wife. I understand that you and him are involved in something.
I don't know any Des Carter.
There are rumours about bank robberies and cafes.
What are you talking about?
No, there's something you need to know about Des. He's not who he seems.
It's Mr. Douglas, isn't it? DC Bentham. I came to see you the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Oh dear. Very messy. Very messy indeed.
Yeah.
Could this be called an ironic situation?
What?
Well, the fact that I find you involved in an incident similar to, a lot more serious than the incident that I came to see you about the other day. An incident of which you claim to have no knowledge.
This was nothing to do with me.
Still, I'll have to take a statement. The facts will come to light.
Statements will have to wait. This man needs treatment. You okay? Where's all this blood coming from?
It's not my blood.
Ooh. Think about come with us.
Nothing too serious, I hope.
He'd be in casualty if you need him.
Rest assured I'll be along shortly. And if not, I can always catch you at home. Eh, Mr. Douglas?
Remember what I said? He's dangerous.
It looks a lot worse than it is. I'm sure your friend will be fine.
He's not my Thanks.
Yeah, male, 20s, RTA, fractured left femur, fractured right radius, fast scalp laceration, possible fracture.
Come inside, we'll check you over.
I'm fine.
Come on in, it'll only take a minute to give you the all clear.
There's nothing wrong with me.
I really think we should make sure you're okay.
Tea's what I need. Besides, if I stay here, there'll be questions.
I really think
No, thanks. I've got to go.
Mr. Douglas, I know you're in there. I can wait for as long as it takes.
Fuck.
This really isn't helping anyone, you know. You're going to have to talk to me eventually, and the sooner the better for all concerned.
Fuck.
Look, no one's blaming you for what happened. I know the other fellow was acting alone. I just want to get your side of the story. Now come on, Mr. Douglas, you're just being daft. You know you've got to come out, so let's get on with it. Oh, bugger. DC Bentham? Yeah, I'm on my way. I'll be back, Mr. Douglas, for our little chat. Just you think about that.
Empirical prick. Oh, this is harassment.
Bruce?
Harvey?
How are you doing?
Fine. You?
Better than last time I saw you. You've been busy.
Yeah. A few finishing touches. Some coffee if you want some.
I'm sorry I lost my nerve the other day.
Mm-hmm.
No excuses. I just bottled it. I've been doing a lot of thinking. I want to be here tonight for the opening.
What's changed your mind?
Let's just say I've rediscovered my passion, my inspiration.
And the cops?
I'll worry about them later. This is important. Carpe diem and all that.
Why's it different this time?
I've been inspired. Look, I'm not going to try and convince you with a few rusty platitudes. Look into my eyes and judge for yourself.
Nah, can't say anything. We've got work to do.
But...
You're here, man. That's enough. Let's see what happens after tonight. Here, check this out. What do you think?
Nice job, mate.
Let's get set.
Anesthetic.
Zetetic.
Searching for the truth.
Smart.
Anything else to do?
Yeah, go and get those bubbles I ordered from Russ's.
Okay.
Who is it?
It's me, Harvey. I've come for the champagne.
All right. Come on in.
You all right?
Yeah, of course. Can't be too careful, that's all. Who is it?
It's Barry. Let's see, will ya?
You're banned.
What do you mean I'm banned?
Fuck off. Ah, Bubbles. You wait here, I'll go and get them for you. Don't let anyone in, mind. All right?
You're quiet tonight
Oh, it's early yet.
for Saturday.
Well, you never can tell when it's going to be quiet. Here you go.
Thanks, mate. How much?
Think of it as a moving in present.
Oh, thanks. You coming up later?
Yeah, if I can make it.
Kick-off's about 7:30.
Right, okay then.
Cheers, mate.
See you later.
How much?
Nothing. Moving in present.
Blimey.
Yeah, I thought that. There was something else.
What?
Dunno. Can't put my finger on it.
First night nerves, I guess.
Yeah, probably.
Carver, that'll do.
What's it all for, anyway?
Opening night toast.
There's a lot of bubbles.
I'm expecting a good crowd. Ha! Reinforcements.
What?
Cavalry. Hello, gorgeous. Simone, Harvey. Harvey, Simone.
Hello, Simone. Nice to meet you.
You too.
I don't suppose your surname's de Beauvoir?
No, sorry.
Oh, well, never mind. I don't suppose you're a customer either.
No, of course not. Simone's here to help. She's taking money on the door.
Great. Glad to have you along.
Thanks.
Right. Change and complimentary tickets for drinks.
Great.
Lovely girl.
Yeah.
Put your tongue away. They'll be here in a minute.
Who?
Who'd you think?
I hate waiting.
You okay?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, Harvey, what does NDP stand for?
You won't say.
What the heck? Won't do any harm now. It means...
Is this the Philosophy Cafe?
Welcome. Simone will take care of you. When you're ready, please come to the bar.
Good evening. There'll be £3.50 each.
Action stations.
We're off.
We are, my friend, we are.
What will they have, dear?
Dry white wine, please.
Wait, that too.
Certainly.
Did you find us all right?
Yeah, no problem. You had a nice walk along the river, didn't you, dear?
Yes, it's a beautiful evening. Tell me, where did you get the idea for the Philosophy Cafe?
Well...
Good evening. Be £3.50, please.
It's been a long-held ambition. Until recently, we haven't been able to get it going.
Well, I hope it's a success.
Thank you. Please make yourselves comfortable.
Thank you.
You okay?
Yeah,
That's what was going to happen.
sort of.
Well, it is. So get with it.
It's not just that. I've seen these people before.
Where?
I can't remember. Ooh,
What's up?
nothing. Cramp or something.
Well, if you're going to drop dead, do it after tonight.
I'll do my best.
What do you have?
Glass of red, please.
Which chamber was going to go off, or so-called.
Yeah.
So he turns, fires the gun, and nothing comes out. And then he puts it back to his head, and he clicks it.
And you have long hours that you have to work in.
No, yes,
Why not?
Yes.
It's ridiculous not to, really. No possible way it could have come out, and yet when it comes out, I accuse him of cheating, but I couldn't, because if I did...
Good evening.
It's all right, love. I'm Russell from downstairs. I'm just here to see Des and Harvey.
Hi, Russ.
It's a good crowd.
What, surprised?
Takes all sorts, I suppose.
What do you have?
I can't stop. I just popped up to see how you boys were getting on.
Packed to the gunnels.
Yeah. Well, look, I'm a bit busy downstairs at the moment, but I've got a mate coming round. We'll pop up. Later. Catch the end.
Well, don't be too late. You'll miss the fun.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Well, okay then. I'll catch you later.
Cheers, mate.
See you.
He's up to something.
What?
No, I didn't expect so many people to turn up.
Neither did I.
Yeah, but you're a pessimist. Russell's not. He's calculating.
Do you think he's going to ask for more money?
He can ask, but he won't get. Deal's a deal.
Absolutely right.
Good evening.
Good evening.
He's up to something.
I suppose we should get started.
Good evening.
Hi, what can I get you?
I'd like a glass of red wine, please.
Here you are.
Cheers. Here's to scintillating debate.
No quarter.
None given, none asked for.
Thanks for coming.
Marvellous. Wouldn't miss it for the whole world. Excuse me, my friends are waiting.
Shall we? How many have we got in?
42.
Bloody hell.
Nervous?
A little.
You'll be fine. Look, hand these out while Harvey says his piece.
Sure.
Go get him, Logolepsian.
Good evening, fellow philosophers. I'd like to thank you all for coming to this inaugural evening of the NDP Philo Café. My name's Harvey, and my colleagues Bruce and Simon are distributing champagne so that we can toast the opening of this new venture. Until we're all charged, I'll fill in by giving you a brief outline of the format. Although there's no real structure in terms of who says what and when, we felt it would be good to have a subject to focus on for each evening. As you're all no doubt aware, tonight's topic concerns the mind. What is it? Where does it come from? I think we've all got glasses now, so I'll ask you to join me in a toast to the first of many such evenings at the NDP.
To the NDP.
Any questions before we start?
Hi. What does NDP stand for?
Oh, yes. It's our aim to bring philosophy to life and apply it to modern living. We hope to get people to use their minds, because we believe everyone's a philosopher. They just don't think they are. So, to encourage an individual approach, the cafe was named for its philosophy. No. Dead. Fuckers. Or philosophers, depending on your sensibilities. This is the only hard and fast rule. No quoting dead philosophers unless the quote can be substantiated by a personal experience or view.
But isn't that rather limiting? I mean, so much mentation's been expanded by the great thinkers of the past that
It's going to be difficult for us to come up with something totally original.
By all means, draw upon the good work that's gone before, but don't get dogmatic about it. You see, we feel this is a place for living, breathing philosophy. That said, there are no penalties for unsupported quotes. It's just something to bear in mind.
Hear, hear!
Okay, is that it? Perhaps I could get things rolling then. Is the mind a function of the brain? A series of electrochemical pulses that give rise to a condition of intelligence? Or is it, as some believe, a separate and distinct entity, a soul? I favour the latter idea myself. Recently I had an out-of-body experience. One minute I was in the chair, the next I was spark out on the floor. At least my body was out cold, but there was a part of me that was up on the ceiling, watching the drama unfold. So, which part of me was me? My body had no sensation. The only awareness I had was in the disembodied part, and that was of a calm, detached observer. Then I was back in my body, and it was all over. For me, that was evidence of a dichotomy, a distinct separation between the mind and the body.
That's very interesting, but rather anecdotal. You see, the brain is a very complex organ. That's not to say that it's complicated in its workings. Different areas of the brain are responsible for different functions: sight, hearing, speech, memory, and so on. Any interruption in the smooth running of the brain can cause aberrant behaviour in those areas.
For instance, people who have died and been brought back to life report on travelling along a tunnel to a bright light, seeing their lives flash before their eyes, or meeting dead relatives. These are examples of hallucinations caused by the brain being starved of oxygen. As the brain shuts down, you get tunnel vision. Bright lights are caused by neurons firing randomly in the visual cortex. As the brain struggles, the random firing spreads, perhaps occurring in the area associated with memory, hence the appearance of the dead relatives. Panic sets in. The body is flooded with endorphins, producing a dreamlike state, which accounts for the sense of disassociation.
But I didn't die. I just burst out. And I didn't see any tunnels or lights or dead relatives. In fact, it all looked perfectly normal. The only unusual aspect was a different perspective.
Death is simply the most extreme example. You said you passed out. This in itself is the brain being starved of oxygen.
Have you ever experienced anything like that?
I haven't been that fortunate, but I have been involved in lengthy neurological research. You see, as well as being highly complex, the brain is also extremely sensitive, taking in information all the time, collating it, storing it, then using it. This information is mostly gathered in the minutest detail, and often without the conscious knowledge of the brain's owner. The last sense to lose touch with its surroundings as unconsciousness sets in is hearing. So, in a situation like you described, you can be fully aware of what's being said, even if you are, to all intents and purposes, out for the count.
What I'm trying to get you to understand is,
Now I remember.
Gun!
Music choice.
Are you all right?
Yeah, thanks. Getting used to it.
Blimey. You philosophers sure know how to throw a party. What the fuck's been going on here?
This tosser went for Harvey. He had a gun.
Fuck.
What's up with you? What's that on your face?
Hey, Oh, yeah, we've got to get out of here.
Why?
There's a fire downstairs.
That explains your face.
I think we'd better go.
What about Tony?
Well, this tow rag.
Yeah.
I'll give you a hand. Mate of yours, is he?
Not exactly, but we can't leave him to fry, can we?
Why not? What are you doing, Simone?
Clearing the till.
Oh, good idea. I've got the cash box.
He's had a bit of a rough time of it recently. Collapsed in the street about a couple of weeks ago and got rushed to hospital. Diabetic coma, they reckon. He's lucky to be alive. He only got out today.
Where do you suppose he got the gun?
Search me.
Come on.
You go on ahead.
Can't leave you. I do have some loyalty. Where's this fire then, Russ?
I don't know. Should be in there somewhere. I closed all the doors and stuff like they say. Must be holding it back.
There's no smoke or anything. You'd expect there to be a... Now.
There it is. See? Closing doors does help.
Called the fire brigade.
Yeah, they should be here any minute.
You don't seem too concerned about the loss.
Well, everybody's out. It's only a pub.
You had insurance, of course.
Buildings and contents.
How did it start?
Well, I don't know. I was down in the cellar. I reckon a log must have rolled off the fire or something.
It's a bit warm for a fire, isn't it?
I thought it was a bit chilly.
Not anymore, it isn't.
Oh, Harvey, all your hard work.
And Bruce's. Oh well. Easy come, easy go.
Hey, bastard, where's my money?
The money is up there. Doesn't seem to last very long these days, does it?
Fuck.
What money?
The bastard stole my wedge.
It wasn't my fault if you collapsed.
What? You were there? I never had you pegged as a blagger.
Accidental blagger.
Yeah, with philosophical tendencies, especially Western philosophy.
More of an Occidental blagger then.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Where's my money?
Help yourself.
Fuck.
No, don't worry, there's always more money to be made.
Well, I'm going to take their own sweet time.
Fuck.
They'll be here, don't worry.
Won't be anything left if they don't hurry up.
Oh, fuck.
It seems somehow fitting.
Well, I'm not hanging around.
Where are you going?
Get a bike and head south.
Any room on the back?
Get your own.
You
Are you listening to me?
Bye.
Hallucinations.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You're going to be all right, okay?
What did he say?
Sounded like you fucker.
Charming.